get super busy and you don't have time for anything in your life, you do the weekly wrap-up video for the state meeting while they're changing your oil. I'm standing in a random parking lot. Hi, I'm Chuck Gollop. I am your president of the Agent Advisory Council. This is this week's briefing on what you missed at the state meeting. So it was a really busy meeting, packed with guests, packed with information. Let's break it down a little bit. This is the week of October 25th. We started the meeting with a history of Halloween. Thank you, Andy Barnes. So we learned a lot about the holiday, because guess what? It's coming up. Reminder from your North Dakota broker that continuing ed is done. Your licensing renewal is on November 15th, and of course, your North Dakota broker, Mickey, wants you to have all of your stuff in by November 1st. Don't take any chances with that. Get it done. Guest speaker, his name is Andy Asbury, and he's from the Printed Agent. He's also an EXP agent, and he talked a lot about direct mailing, which is something everyone should be considering. We've been talking a lot about this in the shifting market and different ways to give energy to our business, and some of it is just going back to the basics, and among those things are direct mailing. And so he provides a service called the Printed Agent that provides direct marketing. But he talked about some of the strategies that will help you succeed. There are 4 reasons you should do a direct mailing. 1, top of mind, so that you're just sending out information, staying in front of them, and they remember that you are the local agent. 2, listings. You want to promote your listings, talk about your business, show people how busy you are. 3, buyer needs. Talk about what some of your buyers are looking for and see if there are some sellers who might want to reach out to you and do some business with you. And number 4, the old standby market analysis. It's a really good idea to solicit some business, tell them that you will give them a market analysis, and you can even include some links so that they can sign up for their own market analysis. So all of these ultimately keep you top of mind, and that's what direct mailing is about. He talked about different ways that you can do mailings. Most people forgot about is EDDM, U.S. Postal thing, EDDM, but that service is basically free. So take a look at that, but also there are a bunch of other services you can hire, including Andy's, and most important, he is doing a Thursday workshop where they're going to use Realist and set up a direct mailing, and watch for the link below, click on that, and this will also be posted in Workplace. He also talked about love letters, buyer love letters that go to sellers, and as we've talked about over the years, there are many different iterations of this. Some people consider them illegal. They can questionably violate fair housing law. Andy and I are of the same opinion that they are okay for buyers because it really personalizes things, but for a seller, you're giving your seller some things that can get them into a trap with fair housing. So Andy recommended doing what I already do on my team, and that is buyers, maybe, sellers, no, don't do love letters. But there's also a form in our forms for EXP that addresses love letters that you can have your client sign to avoid some liability. So use that. We have one of our favorite guests, Aaron Neubauer from Success Lending. Reminder, Success Lending is owned by EXP Realty, which means it's owned by you because we are what? Did you say co-op? Yeah, we are. So this is our company, but he came in and talked about a few things. Number 1, increased loan limits. So a standard conventional mortgage now has a higher loan limit for lending. And also went over the 2-1 buy down program. In this market, with interest rates so high, the buy downs are back, and they're back with a vengeance. So Success Lending also has a 2-1 buy down program, and details were offered to us. If you're not familiar with them, get familiar with them, or call Aaron. The new program available with as little as 5% down on 2 to 4 unit multi-housing units. How cool is that? This is a great time if you're an investor. And if you went to EXPCon, you know that 25 to 35% nationwide of all buyers are investors. So dial into those people, get familiar with these programs, and use Success Lending. It led to a great discussion on dual agency and how it works if you are working both sides of a transaction, and how you can walk that very fine line and still represent both clients without violating anything. But it is a fine line, so this is a really good training to go back and review. Talked about one of the important things to do is to keep it simple, and most of all, at the end of every single mailing, you want to have a call to action. Call me, scan this code, text me at this number. If you know how to use KV Core, you can set up a simple text code. So give them a call to action so they end this looking at your mailing with something that they're going to bring home and reach out to you.